Howdy. Greetings from, as you well know, I am located in Texas, so I just decided I wanted to greet you with howdy. Howdy! Yeah. Today I have some Italian pens to show you, and it's from one of my favorite Italian brands, Aurora. And today I'm going to show you two very limited edition pens, and this is a gorgeous box. And it is the it's in Italian, so bear with me. Caleidoscopio. Caleidoscopio. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to even attempt an Italian accent because I know I'll just completely butcher it. So it's pretty much, I'm going to call it from this point forward, the Kaleidoscope series or the Kaleidoscope pen. So that's what we've got in this box. I'm a fan of Aurora. I don't think that's any secret, and I do like to collect them, and I've got some Optimas and I have a couple of the 88s. And I tell you, I have not had a bad experience with Aurora so far. The nibs always perform pretty decently, and I know that their nibs are made in-house. So this is the Kaleidoscope pens, and I'm pretty excited to show them to you because they are gorgeous. And I'd like to thank Kenro Industries for sending these over for me to review for you, and so I can have a chance to try them out too. So I'm going to slide off this sleeve that goes over the box. I mean, this is like some serious packaging, you guys. So I'm going to take that off, and we're left with the Aurora box. I mean, it's pretty austere, except for the side here, which indicates what we've got inside the box, the color and all that. So I'm going to take off this top, and there's a little piece of literature that comes with it, and it basically has, there's a picture of the Aurora, I guess like a building over at the factory on the back, and then at the front in Italian and an English translation it says the sign of a dream. I'm down with that. This has some other stuff. So that comes on top of the box, and this will come out, and what's in here is basically, it is a wooden box that has the pennant. I mean, it's like totally over the top type of packaging and presentation, right? So we open this up, and then inside you have your pen, which is in a plastic sleeve to keep it protected. And even everything's padded. Like this is padded, this is padded. I mean, it's like, and of course right here on the side indicates you've got an 18 karat gold nib on your pen. This version that I've got here, this is the Luce blue, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, or Luce. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the blue. It's blue. Let's look underneath this box. So this actually comes off. And what is inside here is I've got a bottle of ink. It's Aurora Black, as well as, so this is what I'm showing you right here, as another piece of literature, the Aurora, and this is basically your warranty stuff and information about the brand, which I always appreciate when they send this stuff over and take a look at it. I don't actually read the book, but I do appreciate it. Let's take a closer look at the pen. So I've actually unboxed the blue one, but what I have not told you yet, let me take this out so we can look at them together. When I say them, I mean, I got the pink one here too. You're welcome. Pink and blue together, and these are limited editions. In fact, there is only, of the fountain pens, there's only 860 pieces. Yeah, so they're extremely limited, and they won't be around for long. Once they're gone, they are gone. Both pens, as you can imagine by the name, both pens are inspired by the Kaleidoscope, which made its appearance in history in 1860. Yes, so it's been around for a while in our lives. I mean, who didn't grow up with a kaleidoscope? I mean, I have one as a kid. I adore them still as an adult. I find them to be very pretty to look at. It's a great way to kind of zone out, look at colors and patterns, you know, if y'all like to zone out. So yes, 860 pieces. So this is 443 and this one is 497. So I've got both of these. This is a special type of resin that Aurora uses called Aurora alloy. So it is of their own invention, and so it's very special to them, and it has just all kinds of cool blues and purples. And so when you look at the resin, you can really get a sense of these different patterns being together and mimicking mimicking each other. So yeah, it's got a nice clip on it. Each end of the pen is black. The piston knob is right here. And there's our number. Let's look at that 18 karat gold nib. I believe this is a stub nib. I've never used an Aurora stub nib before, so I'd be happy to see how this is going to perform. So I'm actually quite excited about that. And I love on these pens that the section, I'll go ahead and show you the pink as well. The section matches the pens. And so you notice the pink, it's not completely pink. It also has some touches of blue in it and white. And so they actually complement each other quite nicely. And let's see, this pen this is a fine nib on the pink pen. So we've got a stub and a fine. So I've used a fine nib on the Aurora. I think one of my Aurora Optimas has a fine nib. And you know, for a fine nib, they don't disappoint. It's not like writing with a little needle. It's actually quite smooth. You know, some fine nibs can really be like really rough, and this isn't. So we've got our piston filler. So I'm gonna just to demonstrate that, so you can see the piston going down there. And both pens have silver trim. Let's see, how does it post? Because, you know, the pen this is how I normally would write with my pens. I'm not really one to post my pens, but posted, I find the Aurora Optimas to be very comfortable. It doesn't really add a whole lot more length to it, but it does make it nice. And it's not super heavy. I actually find this to be very well balanced with it posted. So I like that a lot. And here I'll show you the pink also posted. So we'll do, I'm not a left-handed, so I'm gonna just, you know, improvise here. So they look really nice in the hand. The silver trim on these are really beautiful. And I think that the Aurora alloy colors that is used here really makes the silver have a nice contrast with these colors. I think they look so beautiful together. I mean, is there anything you can really say that's bad about Aurora pens? I mean, as far as performance, they're freaking awesome. I'm really in love. I really love this pink. You know, I have a soft spot for pink pens, and I love pink, so. Oh man. Well, I guess the next thing to do is I'm going to ink each of these pens up and do a writing sample. So the writing sample will be a little longer than usual. So I'll be inking both up and writing down some information about them. And that way, let's see how these nibs perform. thank you so much for joining for this look at the Aurora Kaleidoscope series in pink and blue. No, I'm not going to try to do the Italian pronunciations of everything. I'm just going to mess it up and it's going to sound horrible. But we've got the pink and blue, and I have to say, you know what? These wonderful nibs did not disappoint. The fine wrote very nice and smooth, and the stub nib, you know, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Man, these are really nice pens, and they're just absolutely stunning to look at. I mean, it brings a lot of color to your desk or to your carrying case. I mean, check out the pink one with this rickshaw pen sleeve. Check out their tweed stuff, guys. It's awesome. But I have to say, you know, I might not send these back to Kenro. It's really tough when you use these for review and like you can't keep them. But anyway, I do appreciate Kenro sending these over, and I hope that perhaps you got something from this video, at least joining me for this journey at looking at different pens, because honestly, that's a lot of fun to do, is just to take a look at these pens, take them for a test drive, and show them to you guys in case maybe you have the means to afford one. I mean, they're not cheap. You know, Auroras are not cheap. In fact, I'll tell you, these pens retail, let me say, I have it written down right here. So these pens retail for $795. And that's because they are limited edition with 18 karat gold nibs and piston fillers. But I have seen them at some retailers as low as $715. I mean, it's not much of a difference, but shoot, it's not $800, right? Well, no, it's not, because it's $795. Duh. Anyway. Well, like I said, if this is something that's for you, I do highly recommend these pens. They are pretty great. And thank you for watching. And that's how the ink flows.